Okay, Anna Cardno, Wairarapa DHB Communications Manager. You've started the Too Many Wairarapa Suicide Prevention and Awareness Campaign. Could you take us through it, please?
Yeah, sure. We, with Wairarapa being at the top of the suicide statistics nationally, we decided that it was time to do something, and we pulled together the Too Many Wairarapa campaign. There's been a group of people in behind it, and it started at the beginning of June.
And Rachel Hope.
Hi.
Hi, could you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, so I'm Rachel Hope and I'm the Suicide Prevention Coordinator for the Wairarapa region.
Rachel's very involved in the Wairarapa and suicide. She's the Prevention and Postvention Coordinator, so she works with families that have been bereaved by suicide and is also very involved in prevention activities, so talking to people that have expressed some anxiety and require some help. So Rachel was the obvious person to partner with right at the beginning of the campaign. We've also had a lot of input from across the DHB, from the mental health services, also from our suicide prevention group that's active here in the Wairarapa. The colleges have also showed a particular interest, and we've got the support of the RATS riders from Wellington as well.
Okay, this is running through to September, Anna.
Yeah, we are looking at a campaign, an awareness campaign that takes us through to the 9th of September, which is the International Suicide Prevention Awareness Day, on the 10th of September actually, but our event's going to be on the 9th of September, and that's where we have our RATS riders, so probably about 60 to 80 motorbikes coming over from Wellington to the Wairarapa, and we're going to have a focus here in Featherston at the Youth Centre and also in Masterton at the Farriers Car Park.
Okay. There's been also a very significant buy-in by the local media, yeah?
There has, absolutely. Everyone is really in behind this campaign, which is fantastic. So the philosophy we have is that suicide is high here in the Wairarapa, that we need to do something about it, and the whole community has a part to play in that. I'm very focused on, people get bogged down in statistics. Yes, our statistics are high, but we're talking about for every suicide one mark on a graph, and where I sit is that one suicide affects a whole community of people, family, friends, neighbours. There's a huge amount of people that are affected and impacted by suicide. If we can just get people talking about what they need, what support they need, people who are struggling and need help, it's about starting those conversations, and Too Many Wairarapa is just encouraging people, A, to ask for help if they can, if they need it, and if they can't ask for help, hopefully encourage the people around them to be starting those conversations. Sometimes that's all it takes, and it can really change a person's life.
Yeah, that can be the vital step. Yes, Rachel?
Yes, absolutely. Just reaching out and just even asking that really hard question of, have you thought about killing yourself? Actually asking that straight question. Often people who are in that space, they actually are dying to be asked. They really want someone to ask them. It's a huge secret that they actually really want to talk about.
I think the key thing is that we've got a huge amount of support for Too Many Wairarapa. You always have the naysayers that say, you know, government should be doing something about this, or this isn't our problem. It actually is. It's our problem to make sure that all of our friends and family are safe, and it's our problem, and it's in our best interest to have those conversations with people to make sure that we know, you know, how everyone's feeling. That's the key to all of this, really, is just to empower people to ask the questions that really matter.
Okay. Hey, have you got, off the top of your head, any numbers that anybody would need to call if they were feeling suicidal at all or depressed?
There's a whole bunch of numbers, Rachel, you can probably help with that, but if you go, the easiest way I think is to tell people to go to www.mentalhealth.org.nz, and that's a really good list there of all the numbers to ring. There's some key things to remember though. If somebody is in crisis and you are really worried about their immediate state of being, then call 111 and stay with them until you get help. That's a key. You can also go with them to the emergency department at Wairarapa Hospital. But if somebody is just beginning down that step of needing help, there's a great list of numbers on www.mentalhealth.org.nz.
Okay. Excellent. Anything else you want to finish with, ladies?
Just, I loved something that Nigel Fairley said right back when we were sort of discussing this entire campaign, and it was that if this could work anywhere, Wairarapa is where it could work, because we are so intertwined, we're so connected. something that happens to one person over here has a ripple effect. And so we're really hoping that by talking about this and by getting this out there, that people will actually start talking and just checking in with each other, making sure the person you work next to, the people that you live with at home, that everybody's travelling okay.
We call it a supermarket society here in the Wairarapa. You tend to know everybody.
Yes.
You see everyone at the supermarket. It's a really local flavour to Wairarapa, and I think absolutely an awareness campaign here can make an enormous difference. There's a lot of contacts everybody has, and it's a great way to get that conversation started locally.